Hello, everybody. I'm Anthony Vitale. I'm going to be joined by Lady. It's Rojas is her last name, but here we go. So, Lady, we'll just get you unmuted.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My first time here.
All right, so we have the Northern Lights on the right-hand side. Looks like Tiki'S Ohana is on the left side.
We have Northern Light getting one out. So 54, and Ohana's in the center. The wedge before the center.
All right, we have Ohana coming up on the snake. They're on snake 4 and snake 1, making a move to the snake 50.
Yeah, and Northern Lights have D3, but they just lost the back player.
I think Northern Lights are down to 3 players.
Yeah, she decided not to stop there. She's going to find her. She has a cross shot. Yep, she got her.
Another elimination from Northern Lights on the D side by the snake player here. I don't know if this is Ariana. She's usually their first snake attacker with Kelly Watson behind her.
Hey, don't ask me for names. I barely know my team names.
I got you.
I suck with names.
This looks like Tess for Northern Lights here playing the snake 1.
She got support in the center.
Just got to pop the top here and try and shoot that Aztec.
She's just gonna go.
Really good move here by Ariano coming on Northern Lights side of the field. Kelly Watson right behind her.
Yeah, and just staying alive. So it's just pressure and staying alive. So that's a great move. And here comes the center.
Looks like Kim is coming up the center and is now at the center 50 as well.
And there's a minor, and that's it. She got shot like in the barrel, that part that you don't really see. Not saying that is okay to get a penalty, but sometimes you just don't see them.
First point's going to go to Ohana. The second part of this set is New Jersey High Rollers and Belladonna. Belladonna, the NXL Europe champion. W1XL Europe champion. So, Lady, got a few new players on Suricatos. How's everybody mixing in?
Everything looks good, I think. So we knew Maria from 4. She played with Daniela.
Yep, at the Fems. Yep.
And also we live close together, so we practice together, Maria and me. So it wasn't that new. Like we've been practicing for the last 5 months.
Belladonna's on your right-hand side. New Jersey High Rollers are on your left.
Double home for the Rollers and double home for the Belladonna.
Both teams are in the snake.
Oh, but they launched a home to the 50, and she made it.
That's Taylor Hofer. She's going to take a walk. She was up the center. And another high roller player. I don't know if that's Bella that's coming off that D side.
Yeah, they're still the home and the snake player, but they're going to meet here. I feel like Belladonna knows where the snake is at, but high rollers,
yeah,
not sure.
Paige is in here for high rollers, and she's going to have company in that bunker in a couple seconds here. Both sharing her snake 4.
The first that shoots is going to give it away.
Paige clears out the Belladonna snake player. I think that's Michelle.
They have a good feel, you know? Like, they lose a player and they feel really good. Belladonna, I feel like they're always trying to follow that.
Paige is now in the snake 50 looking for kills cross field. She gets one out of that Dorito tower. So Belladonna has 3 bodies left. Dorito side, Aztec, snake 2, and snake corner.
So we have a 32. I feel like the high roller player on the Dorito side should start to move up a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with that lady. They definitely have the ball over on that other side. Paige is kind of in a 2-on-1 by herself, a 1-on-2 actually by herself over here.
Yeah, she's
she
like
could
on a
use some
little
help.
island. They don't feel the pressure. There you go. She figured it out. But she's going one at a time, which is smart. But no pain there. Just keep going.
Another Belladonna player leaving on the D side and the snake corner, just leaving the snake 2.
So 3-on-1. But she made it.
She needed that one kill on Paige right there.
Yeah, she barely missed. Ow.
That's going to be the last player for Belladonna eliminated. Looks like Janaea Curtis is coming down the center as well for high rollers.
It's a weird layout, you know, like you can lose players, like you don't know where they are at. And the kill count, it becomes a little difficult, so you have to have really good communication.
I agree. Looks like Jess was also alive, so 3 bodies live for high rollers as they take the first point. Paige had a really good game, shooting at least 3 bodies on that one.
Fast and smart.
Yep.
And that's what you want on your snake player. I feel like is probably one of the first layouts that I see that the front players have to tell the back players where people is at.
Yep, they have a lot more eyes. I agree.
Like if they don't make it, the people that is stuck in the center have no idea where they are. So you have to start with blind shots and try to figure out, and that's where you get shot because you're just fishing.
Yeah, as a back player, you're seeing people flash through small gaps and windows, but the front players know where they ended up.
Okay, I think we got a 5-on-5.
Looks like Ohana has 5 alive. 1 up the center, 1 snake 2. Home.
Very similar. I think they have a home. They have the wedge. Oh, but Ohana has a center. I like how they're playing. You can see the difference between Atlantic City and this event.
See if they try to get Kelly Watson out behind Ariano again. 1 Ohana player is taking the walk.
And the second one.
And Kim's taking one as well, so Northern
54.
Lights have a commanding lead.
Oh, I think there's a Northern Light, like in the Dorito 50. I saw someone walking over there.
Yeah, Ariana sees that they're on their side of the field. Northern Lights player is coming up, trying to...
I'm going to get her, clip her in the back. Or kill her own player. No, Northern Light.
Oh, wow. Bad timing for Northern Lights. I don't know if that's Kate or not. Ariano's
well, she was looking
on
that way. She was about to also shoot her own player.
Kelly Watson is in the snake.
But they got Ohana, and there's 1 left. 2-on-1 or 3-on-1?
I think it might be a 3-on-1. Kelly's the only one left here in snake 3.
Yeah, I'm missing a player, but I don't see any movement on the Dorito side. Oh, I saw it. The Dorito just got into the snake on the Dorito side. So, yeah, 3-on-1.
3-on-1, okay.
This looks pretty much like when you're inside the field, you see feet, and it's like, they're there.
Yeah. Ohana's made great strides coming into this event. They really look like a different team.
Yeah, they've been working, and I was at MVPS, and I also saw them there, and they're doing the work. It's only their first year, but the years that the first 2 years is the years that you have to learn the most, and they're doing homework.
Northern Lights take that point to tie it up. High Rollers will be on this side of the field and see what they brought out. Might be the same line. We got Veda, Taylor, Jess, Janaea, and Paige coming out for the High Rollers.
20 seconds. Seconds.
Yeah, looks like double home both sides. Yep. Oh, well, she opened faster. Belladonna got it out of there to the snake side.
Looks like
High
5 alive.
Rollers, yeah, they got the 50.
We got Paige moving up to the snake 3. We have Taylor Hofer up here in the center brick looking snake way. Bella made a big move up into the Dorito 2. Janaea Curtis pumps out to this little Aztec, and Jess is following up Bella.
Yeah, we got Belladonna, snake 1 and back snake, home, and the little wedge on the Ruta side. And I feel like the ref is looking at someone on the tower on the Dorito side. Yes, there is someone in the tower. So they're open wide. That's
Jess from
good.
the High Rollers is walking off. Belladonna is now up 1 body in this point.
I mean, that 50 bunker is really good, but it's really hard to leave on. I was about to say that. I feel like I put bad energy on her, but it was
Commentator
it's hard.
curse, yeah.
Yeah, it was. No, I said it after she got shot, but
okay.
I thought about it. Does it count?
We'll let you go on that one.
She's still on the. They still have bodies in the Snake 50 and the Dorito 50, so they're in good position. High Rollers. But just figure out the Dorito 50, move to Snake, look in that side, but you need to have eyes on
4
the
on
other
3.
Snake player. She opened wide all the way to the Dorito corner. But they haven't figured out where they are at.
Nice shot there by Paige, eliminated Belladonna out of the snake. She has the snake to herself now.
And
3 on 3.
I believe it's a 3 on 1.
Oh, it looks like Bella's coming off as well. So it's 2 High Rollers and 2. Nope, make it 1 Belladonna as everybody's coming off in droves. So there's 1 Belladonna left on the Dorito side.
Yeah.
And Janaea Curtis and Paige are here. Coming down the snake side. Janaea seems to know where she's at. High Rollers, unfortunately, did lose their both matches yesterday, so they cannot drop another match to make the playoffs.
Oh, did they?
Concede. Point approved.
I know nothing.
Yes.
You ask me about other divisions, and I might tell you what's going on the other side of the event. But
right.
Here, I'm just a player.
All right, we're going to come back to Northern Lights. Tiki'S Ohana. This one's tied up 1-1. Northern Lights will be on the right-hand side. Ohana on the left. Still plenty of time in both these matches in this set. This set is actually being brought to you by Team USA Paintball and the Paintball Combine. Coming off a successful 2024 season where we held all 5 golds again. Let's see if this Northern Lights player can slide in here and make the buzzer.
It's 4
nice.
seconds.
They do.
Game on.
All right. I feel like she tripped a little bit getting to the Aztec, but Northern Lights lost the snake corner. And Ohana is already up to the 50. gonna stay there and trap them out of the snake. That's all you want, to keep people out of the snake.
Northern Lights does drop a player as Ariano is up in snake 4 very quickly with Kelly Watson in snake 1.
So we got a 53.
So Lights have the snake side Aztec.
Oh, there's the body in the center. But they also lost. The snake player is okay. It's a good trade. I don't feel that it was a trade, that she hit him in the back and someone else probably shot her cross field. But I'm not sure what we have on the Dorito side.
And Ricky's plan's working pretty good for Ohana. He's been consistently pumping 2 people down this snake. So if they do lose their first attacker, Kelly's always been in position to move right back up the field. So we'll see if Northern Lights recognize that there was a second person in the snake, or if Kelly's going to get a free one looking inside.
Yeah, she's not going to find the
Kelly's
Aztec from there.
Uh-oh. Looks like Kim's getting a minor penalty, eliminating another Ohana player. So it's just going to be Kelly and maybe one other player? Or,
yes, she is in the home, and she's moving Dorito side into the tower. So we have a 2-on-2.
Good job, Kelly.
But I feel like Ohana knows better where they are at. And Northern Lights, like, is just letting the snake come into their side.
Nice shot. Nice move by Kelly there. You know, put her in. She's got to guard herself against the... There she goes.
Yes, there you go. Just shoot her. Doesn't matter.
That's a tree. Nope.
But she's clean. Yeah. She's clean, and they pull
Really
out
good
that
move there by Kelly
2-on-2.
Watson, closing the game. She's been having a really good event.
They're making sure that they're clean. You don't want to do all that and then have a bad point.
Tiki'S Ohana goes up 2-1 over Northern Lights.
How do you see it's game time remaining?
You got to have really good vision and look in that yellow box.
I have a really good vision, but I feel like, no, I was going to blame it on the sunglasses, but nope.
No. White on faded yellow is a very hard contrast.
Yeah, I can tell. But it's the color of World Cup. Yellow, gold. It's a championship. Blame it on the graphic team.
10 seconds.
So Belladonna's now on the right, down 0-2 to the High Rollers on your left. This match right here has playoff implications, big time for both teams. Oh, a flag coming on Belladonna.
Gonna get the snake player. They got the center, but they don't have presence in the snake.
Belladonna trying to fill out to snake corner here after losing 2 people up their snake side.
Okay, now they're spread a little bit. Their Dorito has to, I was about to say has to be smart, but she got shot. It is a thing, commentators curse. I always hear on the webcast, but never happened before. They conceded. They need the time.
Yeah, it's a really good concession right there.
Yeah. They were like good position, but they have 6 minutes. It's still a full match. So they just need to regroup and think.
Didn't give much time for Northern Lights and Tiki'S Ohana as they're both kind of rushing back out to the box here.
I think Belladonna went 1-1 yesterday.
Which team? I'm sorry.
Belladonna. They went 1-1.
I believe they did, yes.
So
your division's going to be a rough one. Someone's going to be definitely on the bubble looking out.
Yes.
Between you guys, Belladonna, High Rollers.
I remember seeing the scores last night, and Belladonna was 1-1. I don't remember I'm guessing because we already played. Like Belladonna is in our future, so I was maybe looking at them.
Game on.
Okay, they are 5-on-5. Everyone may get alive, made it alive.
Ohana is in the snake.
Yes, and they keep coming to the center. That's working for them, so.
Kim is back up the center brick on the snake side.
Yeah, the helm's looking snake, so the temple is trying to look Dorito side.
Ariano's getting a break on this one here.
The snake one was getting a check, and she got a minor. So
This looks like Jillian that's in the snake now.
we have 3 Ohana players, and I feel like we have all the 5 of Northern Lights.
I believe that's Kate that's in the snake for Northern Lights, looking inside right now.
Yeah, and Dorito, they're going wide. They just got into the Dorito one.
Jillian eliminates one Northern Lights
Yes.
player across field.
The Dorito that just got there.
She's back on the tape now. Nobody knows she's there. It's good. It looks like someone picked her up.
Yeah, I feel like the back has her eyes on her, and the home is looking this way. No, it was looking this way by shooting Dorito side. Like she has eyes here, but she's trying to communicate with her snake 3. She just switched markers because I think that this is the back snake. Home and snake 3 are in for Northern Lights. And we have also Ohana. Oh, and there's
Nice
a Dorito
move by
too,
Northern
just
Lights right here to
moving.
come in and shoot Jillian.
So 4-on-2. And they are in a really bad position. So spread it down the field. Just about.
Kate trying to bully her way
she got
down the
shot.
snake here. She's successful doing that against Kim.
It's just the wedge player down there, ref checking, making sure that she didn't got anything.
That's going to be a penalty.
And she had it, but
she did shoot someone. It looks like they're only pulling a minor.
He was checking on her, but he didn't caught it on time,
Yep.
and then saw it when she
Yeah.
stepped up. But they have enough players to cover that, so it's going to be a point.
Northern Lights coming back and tying it up 2-2. This is a really good match we're watching here, lady.
Yeah, I like it. I like your vision.
Point approved.
The left side is a little hard to watch because, like, this tower is covering me.
Yeah, we don't have the best view from here. We got the center of the field and the snake. Based on the same little flashes that the back players see, we're seeing them from over here on the Dorito side, and we're kind of making
30 seconds.
some educated guesses on where they are.
Yeah, we have to be like we're playing, like watching the refs where they're looking at,
Timeout.
trying to guess if he's trying to trick you or not. Because sometimes they trick you. They look down a spot and you're like, I don't think it's there. I never saw anyone going there.
Yep.
So it's the third team that you're playing in the field, trying to guess.
You definitely need to be careful and don't always use the referees to your advantage, or it could come back to haunt you.
Yeah, like I understand, like that happened there. Like sometimes you see a little something, but you are checking. I feel like they're doing a good job, like just making sure that they are actually double checking everything, and not just like, oh, I don't see it from here. No, like they're going in and they're checking the players because it's really blind, like from the middle.
Referees just putting a little air in some bunkers here. 10 seconds to the point. Belladonna has time, but they cannot afford to lose another point in this match to have a chance to come back and tie. Looks like Sobe Glass is in the center there.
They have 6 minutes still, I think. Oh, no, 8. 8:13. They have plenty of time.
Plenty of time, yep.
They just
Looks like
need to
Veda is in the
start
snake
getting
here.
there, and they lost a player. So we have 5-on-3 on the roller side. Pretty much mirror snakes with the Aztec in the home. Belladonna on the wedge. She's clean. But I feel like the Belladonna knows where the snake is at. And I don't know who's shooting from rollers to the snake side.
The rollers outside of Veda here in Snake 3 are playing pretty much a pocket play. Up 3-0. Veda gets another kill out of the center, so it's at least a 5-on-3, maybe a 5-on-2.
Well, 4-on-3. 4-on-2. Rollers lost the Aztec, but Belladonna lost the snake. And I feel like that snake was going to do something. She was already in the 15.
Sobe communicating over. Kill 3, so it's a 42 for the rollers.
Nice. If they keep doing that communication crossfield that they were doing the other points, they have this. They have the bodies, and they know where they're at. They have really good communication, and this snake player is really smart.
Veda gets another elimination out from the tower over there on the D side, so it's a 4-on-1.
They got the snake corner, and they
Concession.
concede it again. They're going to go for the next point, trying to not get mercied so they can keep playing those last, maybe what, like 7 minutes, 6 something.
High Rollers doing what they need to do with the 2 losses yesterday. They need 2 big wins today, and they're on way to get one right here. I really thought that match would be a lot closer.
Yeah, I feel like the beginning it's close, and then things happen, and if one team has better communication and figure things out first, it's gonna be best. Like I said, I feel like you're blind when you're inside the field, so you need your team to be talking to you.
Yeah, you need that connection between everybody on the field to really get a big picture of where everybody is. Northern Lights coming out on the right-hand side, kind of matched with Ohana. They're both pushed up the center.
Yes, and we have 5-on-5.
Ariano's back in, and she's crawling her way to Snake 4.
Yes, she's the one that can shoot her.
She's
but
passing
she
by
needs
it,
to
but
stop. Yes,
Northern Lights
stop
players,
right there.
1, she's tall, and 2, coming around that particular Snake 4 into the 50 is very hard to do when they're in that snake brick.
Yeah, that Snake 4 has all the shots from the center. Like, everyone that is on the center is going to have you, especially a player that tall.
So when you see your snake player come up out of the snake 50, you need to know there's only one person that can actually do that, and Kim needs to get a little active in there, or Kelly's just going to run right into the same gun.
Yes. And it's really hard for the snake trying to, get out of there and try to fight that.
Oh.
Oh.
This is going to get ugly for Ohana.
That was a good move.
Very good move by the Northern Light player coming through the center. Capping off a 3-pack.
And now they have a clean snake to go all the way down. They have the home, but when you're in that pocket, it's really hard to leave for a long time. If this snake goes wide, they're trapped.
I believe that was Marie that made that move that came through the center.
I think I know someone that can help you with the updated numbers.
Help me with what? I'm sorry.
To update those numbers in the system.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know a couple people that might help you with that.
So Northern Lights is in commanding lead right here in this particular point. They have the snake to themselves once they realize that. I don't know if this is Kate. No, doesn't look like her.
And can't find the other player. I'm sure they have at least 3, but I thought it was 4 on 2. Is it 3 on 2?
I think this is Erin Clara that's in the snake potentially here.
Oh, she is on the break on the Doritos side. She's watching Doritos. And then we have the home for Tiki'S. And everyone went quiet, trying to figure out where the other people is at. It gave it time to Tiki'S to try to regroup. Like, you have to use the momentum when someone does that move.
No, I agree. When the move here to break this game over is just to go continue down the snake.
Yeah. That is a good move, but it has to be followed. But another good move.
Yep. It'll be a sin if Northern Lights doesn't try and close this point out, being up so many bodies.
And at this point, Tiki'S is just going to go for the overtime. So they can have 5 on 5 again.
100%. If you're on a 2-on-4 with under a minute, you're just trying to hold on. Which looks like nobody's really moving forward.
32-30. At this point on a match, I always tell someone has to have eyes on the board, being calling those seconds, and if in 20 no one has done anything, nothing is going to happen, and then we're on 10 seconds.
Yeah, this one was kind of squandered. We'll see what happens in overtime.
That was smart, and Tiki'S holding that.
No points. Overtime.
Oh, and the Tiki, she was in Dorito side.
Good job by the 2 remaining Tiki players to force overtime.
So here we're going to see all that Belladonna has try to get up in the board with a lot of time to come back in the game, but they do need this point.
Yeah, being down 4-0 to especially an experienced team like High Rollers.
10 seconds.
I don't see this game getting tied up, but let's see what Belladonna has right now. They got to try and keep their point spread better. So even if they can scratch back a couple points right here and get it, make it close, then they'll have to win their last game and hope to move on.
Well, so far they managed to make it clean. It's 5 on 5. And
First play to drop is a Belladonna Dorado corner.
that was on me. I'm sorry. I mean, the snake player on the high rollers is doing damage. They need to clear this side to get back in the game. She's tall and she's tried to shoot the home. But she left. rollers is just waiting with their guns up to see where the moves are coming from. And that's all you have to do. You're 4-0. They have to come.
You would think.
Well, they're 4-0. The other team has to come. Like, you have to be in good position, but
Nice inside wrap right there, eliminating one of the roller players.
yes, that tower on the Dorito side is hard to leave on.
But with each passing second here, the rollers are putting themselves in a much better position to still try and win.
Yes,
Looks like
I
a
feel
second
the
roller is
Belladonna-
taking a walk as
The
well.
Belladonna player got into their side. But she's so...
She's tall. She
She's
can look right
tall.
over that wedge.
But they can also see her, can they? Well, it's a really hard shot from where they are at.
No one's
They're
looking
down.
D-way right now.
No one's looking that way. I don't imagine. I just hope the shadow doesn't get her. Sun is going that way.
Belladonna's launching right now.
Oh my god.
She can leave bodies alive and just hang. Oh, a major on somebody. Belladonna.
On the rollers.
No. They're looking for Belladonna players.
Oh, it was 2 majors?
Let's see how this all... Looks like they have pulled all the bodies that they needed to, and there's still one Belladonna player alive in the corner. But
Yeah,
this
and they
is just
pull from
eating
both
time.
sides. Usually when people see those 2 flags, they assume it's 2 flags. But sometimes it's just the referees just telling the other that there is a flag. But I think, like in this case, it was really 2 flags, one on each side. It was weird.
The Europeans like to throw multiple flags for the same penalty, to just say, hey, there's a penalty.
That has been happening here this year.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, like that culture of showing the other side that I throw a flag. So sometimes teams in the outside is like, I saw 2 flags, but
Correct,
it's just
yeah.
one.
So it looked like the first flag to go up was the major. It was on the Belladonna player that came through the center. And that person then, there was 4 bodies for Belladonna alive at that time, so it still left 1. And the last high roller was shot by the player that got the major, so.
30 seconds.
So that's going to bring that one to 4-1 with not much time left. Now we're in overtime.
Yes.
Ohana is definitely liking this reset here.
Yeah,
Fighting
going
back
for
a
the
2-on-4, giving themselves an opportunity for this overtime.
snake. And she makes it clean. And they're 5-on-5.
Northern Lights takes that inside Dorito 1, as well as the Dorito wedge.
Well, I think
Home.
Ohana's losing 1 on the Dorito side. But they have presence in the snake a little further. Have a snake 3, thinking about coming to snake 4, and the Aztec just makes it feel right away to the snake 1. So they're gonna have 2 on the snake and the center player.
We got Tess for Northern Lights in the snake. Looks like Arianos in the snake. Kelly Watson behind her.
She's past snake 50, and then she's gonna start looking bodies on the other side. Doesn't have anyone in the center to stop her, so she's gonna start looking Dorito side.
She can kind of back up and potentially shoot home.
Don't look like that. She's communicating that she has the snake right there. But there's 3 guns looking this way. I'm trying to figure out who's on the Dorito side for...
Wow, really good move by
Northern
Ariano
Lights.
right here. She got hit on the top of her pod
Yes.
right before by the home player. That's where it helps to be almost 6 feet or whatever, however tall the home player for Northern Lights is.
Oh my god. Another flag here.
Kelly tried to make something happen, but getting Kim pulled out on a minor. Now it's a 4-on-1, maybe?
I believe it's definitely 1 on Ohana. I never got the real count on Northern Lights.
We have test now on Ohana's side of the
yeah,
field.
I see the Northern Light player now going to Dorito 2. That was
That
the
looks
player
like
that I
it.
was looking for. And she goes all around. Tell her that it's clean. Oh, it was 5-on-1. I see their player there now.
Very good point there by Northern Storm. Putting the exclamation point on the win over Ohana in overtime. We're going to come back to this high rollers Belladonna, where Belladonna scored the last point.
Yeah, now rollers need 2 points to give a mercy, but they have only 2:27, I believe.
Yeah, I think time's going to run out before any mercy in this one. But again, this one has some playoff implications, not only by the wins, by the margin as well. So hopefully Belladonna is staying focused, because even if they can get 2 quick points, lose by 1, they just don't want this margin to get away from them, because they may need it in this 3-way tie that might come out of this bracket. Taylor Hofer racing up to the center here. Gun up. Paige is back in the snake. Jess is coming off from the back center double.
We have Belladonna on the break before the 50. A Dorito 2, Snake 1, and a Snake.
There we go. Belladonna's showing some urgency
corner.
there, trying to come through.
They try to do it again through the middle.
Is that a trade at least?
And the Dorito. I don't see anyone from rollers getting out.
Oh,
And
it's a
I
blender
see-
over there, because Paige has got that first gap, and I think whoever's over there
It was a white jersey.
for high rollers has the other outside gap. So Belladonna trying to make something happen.
I think we have a 5-on-2 right now.
So Janaea Curtis is coming out. We still got Taylor Hofer in the center.
Oh, 4-on-2.
Paige. So, yeah, I agree. I think it's a 2-on-4 right now. Taylor Hofer
Oh,
takes
she
the
got
walk.
shot.
There's
2-on-3.
another high roller over in the Dorito.
And the Belladonna player is going all the way to the Dorito corner.
It's going to be a 3-on-1 now
She
for
made
high
it
rollers. I
clean,
think they're
but
going to
she's
try
by
and get the
herself.
point, which I think is a smart move.
Yeah, at this point you just want to put some points there.
Yeah.
You need
Good shot by
Little
Paige there.
margin.
She's going to race in and see if she can put another point on the board.
our bracket has 6.
She's looking around, can't see, just hit the button. There we go.
Yeah, our bracket has 6 teams. So
That could be a big point later on. So good job, Rollers, bringing it up to 5-1 and getting that 4-point spread back. There can't be a lot of time left in this game.
I think it was like 27.
Yep, 27 seconds. Now I think you'll see High Rollers just put the hard hold on. Go into their last match knowing they just have to win, potentially win big, but they'll have a lot more information going into the last match and know exactly what they need to do.
Tomorrow's going to be fun. It's going to be everyone playing with
yes,
what happened here and what happened there. And
for those that are actually at the venue, the WNXL will be having an autograph session at 11 a.m. tomorrow out in front of registration. Then we're going to have a Team USA ceremony at noontime on the pro field, the men's pro field. And then we'll have a bunch of WNXL action in the afternoon back here on the premier field. So a lot of things going on here at the event. Again, this set is brought to you by Team USA Paintball and the Paintball Combine. If you're interested in getting the opportunity to play for your country, it all starts with the Combine. You can go to paintballcombine.com and check it out. And it has all the information. Have you played for your country, lady?
I have. I played 2018 in the Panama event.
Nice.
We got second. USA beat us.
Yeah. We typically have a strong squad, so it is tough.
No, it was a strong squad, and we only have 5 players. USA had 10.
Yep.
So that also, like,
10 seconds.
100-degree
Yeah.
weather,
The war of
humidity,
attrition.
and everything. It was bad. But no, they won us first square.
Game on.
Okay, Rollers losing the home player.
Belladonna just trying to squeeze one
And
last
they
point out
lost
here.
the Dorito Tower too. We were waiting on the Rollers to make this, but
It's like
they
5
don't
seconds.
have much. 7.
Yeah. They got to
So,
keep going
yeah.
here.
At this point, the only point
Yeah.
will be by penalty. But
It's tough. Taylor made it out to the snake side corner and was on the hard cross. That's a hard cross to break right there, especially with 27 seconds. But that was a good set.
that
High
was
Rollers
great.
hang on 5-1. Do what they need to do to keep their playoff hopes alive. Belladonna really needs to win their last match and win big to have a chance to move on.
We
So-
play them tomorrow.
You play them tomorrow?
Yeah.
So that's going to be like a playoff game because
Yeah,
both
it's-
of you guys are going to need
It's our
that win.
finals. It's definitely like it's a playoff game.
All right, well, thanks for coming out right now. We're going to take a little break before we come to this next set, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to throw it out to some commercials right now. We'll be right